Hello, dear Aries. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 10th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Aries. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You should start thinking about taking a different path with regard to your work. The time has come to shake up your life a little, to take risks and achieve many. Hello, dear Aries. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 10th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Aries. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You should start thinking about taking a different path with regard to your work. The time has come to shake up your life a little, to take risks and achieve many things that await you in your destiny. You should not wait any longer to make decisions, even if you think they are somewhat dangerous. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Aries horoscope video. You are taking the first steps in a very intense stage in your life, Aries, because the new synodic month has just begun with the double direct energy of Jupiter and Mars, creating an excellent astral landscape in your sign. Don't be impatient. Your love life is heading in a positive direction that will help you smooth out rough edges and move towards a good relationship. What happened does not have to become a constant cause of concern or conversation, but rather something that is taken as an experience so as not to make the same mistake again. If you need help at work, don't be afraid to ask for it. They will help you today. Moderate your expenses and don't carry your credit card. At work, don't let your guard down. Someone wants to harm you. You're in a bit of a bad financial situation, but you'll know how to get out of it. Some issues that you've had pending for a long time are going to be activated. Maybe it's not the best time for love, but it is for friends. If you're studying, you're going to do very well, and if you take an exam, you'll do very well. You're fine, but be careful where you walk because you can get hurt. Pay attention. You've been very discouraged, but now you're starting to recover and be in good health. You've regained your physical form, but you'll have to maintain it. Don't let yourself go. Your mental energy will help you overcome any physical setback. It's very possible that someone is trying to get in touch with you. That person has felt a sudden inspiration to revive a relationship, and it's worth giving yourself a second chance. Love may be knocking on your door, and you should not harden your heart, because everything is possible at this time. Love, fortune, and prosperity surround you with a happy tone. If you are under the influence of some sad memory, it is time to start a new life without old emotional ties or past considerations that prevent you from being the architect of your future. Phrase of the day: stopping living today to live tomorrow is a bad deal, because the only real thing we have is the here, the now, the present, since yesterday is history and tomorrow is a surprise. In matters of love, love will touch your heart, and that feeling of confusion can be a very close step to love. The person you least expect is causing you a feeling of satisfaction and attraction. Do not close your heart to new experiences. It will be something unforgettable. In matters of health, maybe you get up later today than other days, and that situation could disappoint you because you would be ruining your health plan for today. Don't let these setbacks get you down, and take them as a challenge to your will. The trine of Jupiter with your ruler warns you that inactivity is very dangerous. You are spending too much time sitting and not moving enough. That, in the long term, is deadly. Give your exercises their place, because the physical activity you do will be of great help to you, especially in the future. At work, if your activity is linked to travel and tourism, there is good news, because in a few days you will be receiving magnificent planetary influences that will put you directly on a plane or land transport, doing a fun job. If your job is in a small company or originates in your home, the trine of Jupiter is favorable. Take advantage of this good streak and you will increase your earnings. Money and fortune. If you have extra money in your possession, save it and set it aside for the near future. Don't complicate your life by entering into long-term businesses that require heavy investments, because you could find yourself in a large debt. Even if you have to be away from home for a while, you will discover that it was all worth it, because your presence will be indispensable to achieve signatures and legal agreements related to your money. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics. The energy coming from the lunar transit stimulates your imagination and creativity. Dangerous tendency, dealing with irrelevant issues instead of priority and important ones. What you should avoid, not giving the proper weight to what deserves to be carefully weighed. Compatibility. The best relationship today is with fire signs, especially Leo. The densest, with Scorpio. General compatibility, good, but be careful with water signs. If you are single, your charisma and personality will attract the attention of many people who will have a strong emotional impact on you. Lucky number for today. 80. Your lucky color is violet. The general universal number for all signs on this day is 8, the result of adding this day with the month and the year. Favorable hours for love, money, and business. 1:15 a.m., 3:30 a.m., 4:25 p.m., and 3:40 p.m. Is that it is a good time to return to your roots. You have needed it for a long time. It is always good to remember where we come from, where we were born, and where we were raised. Most people have started from very low, and you should never forget the humble origins or the effort that others have made. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any horoscope videos. An idea that is taking shape in your mind could be the key to achieving the success you have been looking for. It is time to start planning its execution without leaving your current job. Sometimes we must work 3 times as hard to pursue our dreams. If you are considering starting your own business, today is the day to investigate financing options that suit your needs and allow you to carry out your dream. This is also a good time to look for job opportunities that are stable and satisfying. If you are meeting someone recently, it is important to find effective communication, as you could be facing problems of misunderstandings and need to explain something you said unintentionally. If you have a partner, news from your shared past is going to shake up the relationship. Someone who caused problems between you is going to show up wanting contact. Allow this to happen, otherwise it will seem like you do not trust your partner. If you do not have a partner, silence that inner voice that tells you that it is not possible or that you are out of your league. You must have more faith in yourself and try something with the person you are interested in. The important thing is that you consider yourself worthy of being loved. A mini honeymoon vacation would be the best thing now to celebrate all the good things that are to come. Hope is good, but it doesn't make you money. Give up on the good-intentioned announcements and look for concrete actions. It's the actions that count, not the promises. If you remain passive, you will continue to lose valuable resources. There is a good chance that you will find one that suits your qualities. Don't waste time looking in the wrong places, go where you know you have real opportunities. If you already have a job, take care of it and take care of your responsibilities well. The boredom you feel is due to the lack of challenges. To avoid that feeling, you must set yourself new challenges, such as taking care of your mind and body. That is the feat you must focus on now. Your nervous system will be strengthened and your body will respond better if you turn negative situations into positive ones. Beware of headaches, neck, hip, and leg pain, which may be related to bad posture or overwork. Also expect stomach ailments and viral infections. Don't blame yourself for what is the responsibility of others. You tend to do so, but you should avoid it. Don't get exasperated by arguing with impulsive people. You will deal with friends and partners whose economic opinions differ from yours. Stay calm. Venus in your 5th house makes you a magnet for money. In addition to receiving payments, money will arrive from unexpected sources, so don't waste your good fortune on pleasures, save and invest for the future. Today is a day to work on your empathy and the way you relate to others. If you fail to understand other people's points of view, it will be difficult for you to transform a complicated situation in your favor. Remember that sometimes things don't turn out the way you imagine or plan, and the fact that they don't turn out the way you expect doesn't mean they won't happen, it can just be a matter of time. This is a reminder that life has its own rhythm and its own ways of taking us to the destination we need to reach, even if it's not always the most direct path. Today is a very favorable day for Aries. From the moment you wake up, you will feel a positive and renewing energy that will accompany you throughout the day. This good moment that you are experiencing is reflected in all areas of your life, so take advantage of this astral impulse to make important decisions, especially in those areas that have not brought you much joy in the past. It is time to review certain matters that you have been putting aside due to fear or lack of time. Resolving these pending issues will give you a new perspective and free your mind to focus on new opportunities that are yet to come. In the realm of relationships, there are several important messages for you, Aries. Today you might notice some distance or tension in the relationship, perhaps due to small misunderstandings or not paying enough attention to your partner's needs. This is a perfect day to open a channel of sincere and deep communication. Make sure you listen to what your partner has to say and offer your support while expressing your own needs. Sometimes we take for granted that everything is fine when in reality there are small imbalances that, if not addressed, can grow over time. Also, it would be a good time to evaluate whether responsibilities within the relationship are well distributed. Fairness in everyday life and in living together is essential for the harmony of the couple. If one gives more than one receives, sooner or later conflicts will arise. Today is a special day for love, Aries. Stop guessing what that person you are interested in is thinking and get closer to clear things up. Chances are that person is interested in you too, but you won't know for sure until you take the initiative. Before you take that step, make sure you're on solid ground, that is, make sure your feelings are clear and that the other person is open to that possibility. The paths of love are always mysterious, and today you could be in for a very pleasant surprise. You might discover that someone you considered just a friend might be seeing the relationship from another perspective. Don't close your heart to new experiences, even if they come from unexpected places. You might receive news today from a family member you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe this person has been thinking about you, or there is some family issue that needs your attention. Take this opportunity to reconnect with that loved one and strengthen family ties, as these are always a source of strength and support. In addition, it's a good time to open up to the people around you who care about you. Leaving isolation aside will allow you to nourish yourself emotionally and strengthen those relationships that, sometimes, due to the daily routine, we can neglect. It is possible that today you will face important changes. Do not fear these transformations, since they are aligned with your personal and professional growth. If you have plans to start a new business, it is time to give it more push. The stars indicate that things are going in your favor, and you could receive unexpected help from someone with many skills who will support you in this new project. If you already have a job, the effort you are making now will lead you to success. Do not deviate from your responsibilities, since what you do at this moment will be fundamental to improve your position and increase your achievements. Today is a day for you to stop and evaluate your physical and emotional well-being. As they say, the show must go on, but you need to check if your wounds, both physical and emotional, have completely healed. This is the time to get up again, put aside contemplations, and take control of your life. Your presence is needed in many spaces, both at work and in your personal life. Don't allow yourself to isolate yourself or lock yourself in, since you are valuable and your contribution is essential for the well-being of those around you. If helping someone achieve their goals is not in your plans, today someone will surely surprise you with a request that will be very difficult to say no to. Remember, Aries, that when we give someone a hand to help them, we are much better people. Those who are in a relationship today could see that their efforts are sometimes not so well rewarded by the person they have at their side. It is of utmost importance right now to have a serious conversation with the person you love about this subject. Don't forget about it, Aries. It is a difficult time financially, but it will be something mild and will only last a fairly short period, so if you don't need to make large expenses, don't do them because you could fail horribly today. It's not about giving everything you have to prove that you are someone of integrity, it's about giving what you can, and that way you will feel much better inside. When you try new things, you always have to try to come up with something with it. Remember that each new thing that comes into your life can help you see everything in a better way. You will be valuing the practical and functional issues of life, but on the other hand, you will show a detachment from material things, which will allow you to get rid of objects and share them with other people. This will generate satisfaction. You will understand that the concept of self-worth does not depend on your social or economic status, but on what you are, on the essence or substance of what you are made of, the being as a being in itself. If you are looking to establish a lasting bond, it will be very wise to get to know the person before entering into a relationship or intimacy, because the energies of the moment can generate sudden bonds, which can end from one day to the next. The sign of Virgo in the house of health can often act as a gendarme that helps you prioritize your health and focus on the care of your mind and body with a high degree of discipline. Your nature requires you to work in an area linked to the development of inventions, research, technology, the internet, or alternative therapies. A relationship with a partner corresponds to an area in which there will be great dynamism, focus, and dedication. The Saturn-Sun trine will allow you to build a solid and lasting relationship. It is important that you learn to develop a balanced relationship with your finances. It is a good time to start a business on your own with the intention of obtaining a level of independence and financial freedom. You may feel inclined to get involved in speculation, gambling, and risk, but you must be cautious as you could face financial losses by getting involved in such games of chance. Aries, your personality will be very active and guided by your higher mind, which can help you improve your social life. Check your horoscope and see what the zodiac has in store for you in love, health, and much more. Aries, according to your horoscope, your personality today will be very active and guided by your higher mind, this due to the presence of Uranus in your first house, which can help you improve your social life. Your negative emotions and your shadow can get in your way when you seek to socialize and connect with other people, this due to the energy that Lilith brings you in your third house, which is why getting to know yourself and transcending is a basic task for everyone. You will be able to enjoy being flattered and told how good you are at something, this due to the influence of Leo in your fifth house. However, you seek to satisfy your passions for the mere fact that you love them, not for personal importance. You are someone with a very intense ability to connect with your emotions and your mind today. Take advantage of the fact that the Sun, Venus, and Mercury are in your house of health, and from there seek to integrate the mind with the emotions to balance your health. You are very wise and capable of doing whatever you want in your upcoming week at work. Just use the positive influences that the Sun, Venus, and Mercury bring you, and you will see how you improve a lot in your work life. You will be very lucky today in your finances, and you will be able to see very positive results from the work you have been generating during your week, this due to the grace that fortune brings you within your second house. You have to make better decisions with which you can go beyond those problems that the South Lunar Node can offer you within your partner house. If you don't have the nerve, you will only suffer from this type of injuries. You can innovate and improve many of the experiences you currently have within your friends and social groups, this due to the sentimental and emotional influence of Neptune within your 11th house. This can help you smooth out rough edges and flow in love and affection. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.